Broadway is a huge draw. It's the center of the universe, I think, as far as theater goes, and everything is there. Everybody's there, and I think it's very exciting. Broadway Revealed is a behind-the-scenes look at Broadway. So it's the set designers, costume designers, lighting designers, sound designers, the guy that makes the shoes, the shops that make the costumes. It's everything that it takes to produce a Broadway show. Well, first thing you'll see all the prints are canvases. There's 89 prints ranging from 2 feet to 6 feet. The photographs are all 360 degrees, so they're full circle photographs. They're floor to ceiling and all the way around. If I go into a studio, every little bit of that studio you can see from the floor to the ceiling. It's quite comprehensive, and it's a great 360 degree photographs are great for showing off a sense of place. Yeah, over about 7 years, I've made about 25 trips to New York, and I've been introduced to all these different designers. I started with just one designer, Marjorie Bradley Kellogg, and from there I've been kind of passed around through the Broadway community. They all know each other, and she turned me on to one person, and they turned me on to somebody else, and 89 photos later, I have this whole collection of images. Well, I photographed Hair and Fela. Those were my two really big shows. Hair was great because it was during the sequence where they call all the audience down to the stage. So that was pretty cool to photograph. And on those shows too, they light up the whole theater. So it was nice for me in my 360 degree photography to photograph the whole theater. Yeah, being on the set of Spider-Man was great because that was the most complicated tech rehearsal I've ever seen. There were dozens of tables with dozens of computers and dozens of people all working on the show at once. And these photographs are kind of brain teasers. They're, 360 degree view. The left side meets the right side, and I've flattened out space, so I like looking at people. I like their confusion, not quite being able to realize, how was this made? I like the illusion of it. Theater is such an illusion, and it's fun to work with imagery that also is a bit of an illusion. These photographs are taken over time. They're not snapshots. They're not a photograph that happens in an instant. It's a photograph in some cases that have been taken over an hour or more. Some of the American Idiot photographs were shot over an hour, so it captures an hour of time. It's almost like little films to record a sequence of series and then combine them into one photograph. So it's fun to look at the people looking at the photographs and trying to figure out how, what's happening in this photograph. Why is there more than one person? In the case of Eric Winterling Costume Shop, he's in it twice because the whole time I was photographing him, he never stood still. He was at each station checking what each person was doing. And when you look at the show all together, you get a sense of, wow, these are the people that create Broadway. Everything kind of comes together. So the sum of the parts is greater than the whole. All these photographs at one time is a special experience, at least for me.